I'm gonna power through. Hey, I'm Peter from Super Pacific, and we're gonna talk about Molle Panels today. Feedback? Give me some notes. So as we designed the camper, we wanted to be sure that whoever owns it can get it dialed into their liking, and they don't have to drill a bunch of holes and change it in a way that might not work in the future. So we went ahead and put all these threaded inserts in and built the Molle panels around that standardized layout so that when you get the camper, you can put those up wherever you want them that day, and also keep changing it as your needs change, whether that's like your life changes or just the seasons change and you are bringing different gear and going and doing different things outside. So conceptually, that's really why we went with the Molle panels as a kind of gear mounting platform. So our Molle panels are kind of a three-part system. There's the main panel where all the Molle perforations are, and then you can get a 2-inch offset mounting bracket, and there's also a flush mounting bracket. So depending on how you want to set your setup up, you can grab the flush panel or the offset. The offset is going to give you more volume when the door's shut. If you have gear over here that's going to have more bulk, it's a really good choice to use here. The flush panels are best at the cab side. If you don't need the volume between the door and the Molle panel, then it's going to open up the interior of your canopy a little bit by bringing the panel flush out to the outside wall of the camper. And then on the cab side wall of your camper, we have this insert that you can put between two so you can saturate the cab side wall. So these all go together like so, and that gives you the ability to basically put 3 in a row. Between Molle attachments, bolts, and just straps, you can really land almost anything on your Molle panel. So we've got a few straps, and there's a ton of stuff just available on the internet. These quick fist attachments are readily available online. They grab the Molle panel through any of these through holes and turn it into a really nice quick release setup for whatever you want to use it for, and they come in different sizes as well. So we've got our custom belay straps, and the small size can run horizontal to grab stuff. The larger, the kind of XL size, can run vertical. It's 1 inch wide, so it can thread through this way. And then we've got roller cam straps that you can thread through as well, and they have to go vertically as well because they're 1 inch wide, but they can grab heavier loads. Simple bungee cords are super useful. You can grab little light stuff, real quick access with these guys. It really is a super versatile platform. You know, almost mount things permanent or super quick, lash it on and go. In my setup, I like to have the offset Molle panel towards the tailgate. The way I think about it is this area, the cab or the truck, is harder to reach from the tailgate, so I can still reach in and get access to that area, whereas I can pretty much get the back end of the truck bed from the tailgate. So I'm happy to have my Molle panel here blocking my pass-through access and keeping what I need handy on the kind of side of the road right there. I've had like a med kit and a DOP kit up here. I know a lot of people put recovery, like air up, air down stuff out here, so it's easy, quick to access. I like to leave this side fairly open because I put door bags in and it leaves volume for the door bags. That's just my personal preference. I have had some low profile stuff mounted here in the past that the door bag can kind of nest against. I suppose I haven't pitched them very much. People are usually just like, I want one. You know what I mean? Like I guess I'm just gonna think out loud. I think the thing that people respond to is just the idea of being able to grab it and mount whatever to it. Keeps you from having to get in and rifle through a bin or sort through a bag. Just kind of stuff you need handy is handy whenever you need it. So I'm gonna pop this down. So I kind of doubled up on the straps to get that taut because it's a little bigger in circumference than a single strap can get around. But essentially, changing the location of your Molle panels is just as easy as backing a couple of these M6 bolts out and moving it. So now you've got the full pass-through. That's what you need. And if you wanted to throw this up here, it just catches threaded inserts. I don't recommend the offset panel on the cab side, but if that's what you want, you can do whatever you want. You can feel them seat over there's a little flange on these things, on the threaded inserts, and you can feel the whole seat over it. Let's say hypothetically you wanted to strap a water jug in here. I think I'm gonna thread it out this one just for fun. And I've never actually set it up this way, but I'm intrigued. I'm gonna go ahead and do this just because I'm OCD. And that should get you down the road. That's the quick and dirty on our Molle panels and what we were thinking when we designed them and why you might want them.